Hey guys. So today I'm coming in strong with the classic love reading. If you're new to the channel, hey, I'm Jamie. This will be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. If you're new to tarot, just understand that not every Pisces reading is going to resonate with you. If you feel like I'm wrong or this just isn't your story, you can just totally disregard the reading. It's just not for you, and that's okay. I'm going to pull cards like King, Queen, Emperor, and Empress. You can also just disregard the gender. Each of those cards describes a really specific personality. So if I pull a Queen of Wands, I could be talking about a guy. If I pull an Emperor, I could be talking about a girl. There's just no sex or gender in the card. If you want to catch more readings, you can subscribe to the channel. It'll notify you whenever I post. And of course, I would really appreciate that. I also offer a membership. If you want to check out all the perks for that, you can click the join button. It'll take you to the membership tab. I do extendeds over there, and I also take private personals for my members. So you can check it out. All right. Give me a classic love spread for Pisces, please. Okay, so we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So the main energy here is the Four of Cups. And supporting it, we have the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck was the Page of Pentacles. I'm trying to think how to word this, where if I was a cross-watcher, I wouldn't get offended. And then I'm wondering if maybe they just need to hear it. Somebody's fucking boring. Like they're... I think, like, you know, Pisces is a very sensitive sign, and I think that they don't come off that way, you know, and that throws people all the way off. Like, they come off pretty tough. They come off like they don't care about anything, but, like, internally they are, like, sensitive, okay? So the energy of whoever the Pisces that I'm looking at here is dealing with, they're dealing with someone who feels cold and rejecting. It feels like someone doesn't care about them at all. You know, it seems like there's no emotions involved. If there's no emotions involved, like, that's like, you know, taking a fish out of water, literally. Like, they don't know how to maneuver in a different way, you know? So this is when a relationship will feel dangerous to a Pisces. Maybe it's that I'm a Cancer that I don't find it so hard to, like, you know, love Pisces people. Because I'm also a little bit delulu, like when it comes to emotions or something. I don't know. I find it hard to not like them. But somebody here is like the whole opposite energy, you know? So you have like this very like friendly, like humble, like down to earth Piscean person. And then you have this, I want to say intelligent, but like cunning is like the energy that I'm getting. Someone who kind of says some pretty like cutting things, and they seem to kind of like want their space and their distance. And like that, like I said, is very triggering or like threatening to a Pisces. It's like, that's confusing that will make them want to run away. And see, here's the issue is that, like, the main element that's missing here is the fun. You know, I'm not trying to be mean, but, like, I'm kind of getting somebody who every time that they would see this person, and remember, this can always be in the reverse, you know, to the cross watchers who want to get offended. Sometimes it's just in the reverse. Someone who's very nagging. They never seem satisfied. They kind of seem cold and rejecting. There's no fun or like playfulness. I want to be clear though, where Pisces is feeling unsafe, that is an unsafe place for the other person to be in. Because, well, security is sort of important. If you lose it, what happens on the Piscean end might be fucking crazy to the other person. Like, like the switch up sometimes from a Pisces, like they was just trying to be in a relationship with you and you were just being a cold rejecting cunt and you just like kept being rude to them when they're trying to be cute and like playful with you, could result in them going to the club 6 hours later and making out with someone else, and it's all over social media. Like, like, just to be clear, it's not even a spite thing. It's like I'm gonna go out and get fucking wasted because I'm upset, and it just turns into some extra shit, you know? So it can be very, you know, just as cold and rejecting as you can be, there can definitely be some fucking spite to a Pisces, whether they want to admit it or not. Like, yeah. You have to have fun with the Pisces though, or they're, you know, because if they get bored, that is when your position is actually threatened. And honestly, I think most people would get bored of somebody who seemed like they didn't really like them much, you know? Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. The Knight of Swords. Strength, Leo energy. Bottom of the deck, the Death card, Scorpio energy. Bro, this is just reiterating what I just said. Like, this is how well I know Pisces. This is how well I know them. They need the emotional reciprocity. So if you're cross-watching because, like, you're not sure how a Pisces is feeling, which is exactly how this shit always is, they're still, like, friendly and cute with you, and you have no idea how they're what's really going on inside. If they don't feel like the energy that they're giving emotionally is being reciprocated, you can expect some impulsivity. It's just a thing with people, actually, not just Pisces. You know, I don't even know if I'm specifically talking to a cross watcher. Maybe I'm just giving this to Pisces the way they really need to be thinking about this person, or this is how they think about it. I think it's likely like to lose self-control when it feels like You know, you keep trying and trying, and someone doesn't even care, you know, and it's like, what am I in this for? All that we do is argue, fight, and fuck, and that's it. And like, I'm just not into that. Like, I'm trying to just like chill and like have a good time, and then later, like, you know, it's not, it's just not that type of party. I just don't feel like fighting all the time, being anxious, trying to constantly control myself from saying something nasty back. If someone continues to push a Pisces away, or if they continue to push you away, you think about ending shit here. That's what I see. The death card is here. I feel like this person's just really invalidating and frustrating. I get what you mean though. Like, I've been in those relationships before where it's like the person is just so like intense all the time, and like nothing could ever really even be about you, and they're just like always like argue with somebody, or you know, they're just so aggressive, and you literally are not enjoying life. They just suck all of the fucking breath out of you. And I feel like this is where this relationship has gotten to. I feel like somebody has some really serious trust issues, and it's just like it's too much. So what's the advice for Pisces? King of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. It's telling each of you better make a decision about what you want to do. Somebody here is just so exhausted of like trying with the person that they're really ready to just go be reckless. At this point, it can go either way. Like, if the other person is willing to like really try to work on things and really just like stop fucking fighting all the time, then they'll be in the relationship with them. But if they're just gonna constantly be like running all over the fucking place, doing too much, looking for attention, constantly arguing and fighting, like, yeah, I mean, anybody, I mean, truth be told, is if that's the character that you are in this reading, baby, everybody's gonna leave you the fuck alone until you get past that. You know, like, I'm sorry, but that's the truth, and we've all been there. We have. Yeah, like, no more energy, no more passion. Like, it's just too much for somebody here. Somebody in the relationship, like, you know, whichever side of this you're really on here, is not getting the attention that they need from their partner, like a person that they have actually chosen. They clearly have other hoes that they could go to if they want to. You know, other people are on their dick, but they keep trying to make it work with a specific person who, honestly, is... I don't know. I think stubborn. That's the energy I'm getting. So you're going to have to make a solid decision. It's not telling you what to choose. I think that you should have a conversation with this person, though, and let them help you to decide. I'm going to go to the extended. I want to see if, things will really, like, turn around into this relationship, or, like, should you just actually go off and do your own thing, like, solidly. Although I feel like it may still advise just to make that decision, but I just want to see where this would be in the long term if you just kept with it or, like, tried. So yeah, I'll see you guys over there. Thanks for being here.